What is going on, everybody? David here from Bluckers Videos and Toys, and today I got another haul video for y'all. And this time, this haul has been long overdue, and I've picked up in the past year some movies, from Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Walmart, Movie Trading Company, Recycle Books, just a little bit everywhere. And just never really shared them with you guys, so now's the time, and it's overdue. And so a lot of these movies I hadn't even heard of. Some of them are just cheesy, and you know me, I like cheesy shit. So but anyways, so I know I have showed a few of these in some other hauls, from my recycle book hauls and stuff like that. But for those who haven't watched those, please go back and watch them if you can. But if not, I will still showcase some of them that I picked up from the movie portion. Show them again. I don't think this is pretty much most of it. I don't think I might be missing a few. I was trying to go back and look and see where I was at when it came for this haul portion. But if I missed some, I'm pretty sure I'll show them again a year from now. But anyways, I hope I don't have to go that long. It's just kind of stacked them up and forgot about them for the most part. Plus, I need to get another shelf for my movies, because pretty much all this right here is pretty much full. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Enough of me rambling on about nothing. I think I'll go start with the little stack that I got from Winco. Yes, it's a grocery store chain, and they do sell movies, and some good ones at that, Some of these I haven't seen in a while. Some of these I needed to add to the collection. The first one up is called Mutant Chronicles. And this was a sci-fi film starring Thomas Jane and Ron Perlman. I think this was based on the graphic novel. Can't really remember, but this is from Magnet Entertainment. I did pick this up at Winco. And I do remember watching it a few times. So this is the collector's edition, director's cut version. So when I get around to it, we'll see what has changed. Sorry about the glare, putting this ring light to use. So then the second one I picked up was the 2-film collection DC of Batman versus Superman, the Ultimate Edition, and then Man of Steel. I know a lot of people shit on this film. I know tons of people shit on this one, but I really do like Man of Steel, and I've yet to watch the Ultimate Director's Cut Edition, or whatever it is that people say makes this film a whole lot better. But I basically got it for these two, so we'll see how it goes. But I really do enjoy Man of Steel. The second one goes to my WWE collection. I got my own, how would I call it, my own network, my own WWE network, full of Blu-rays and DVDs. So this was there, and why not just pick it up and add it to the collection. This is the Rock vs. Cena Once in a Lifetime DVD set. So I'm very happy to have this in the collection. Never seen this one before, but I'm looking forward to checking it out one day. And next up, this is part of my Terminator collection. This will go towards it, and never seen it. I know this was probably on YouTube, I believe, but it is on DVD now. It's been on DVD since Terminator Salvation was released. This is the Terminator Salvation, the Machinima series. So I think this is kind of like an animation series that ties in with the Terminator Salvation film. So real happy to have this to the Terminator collection, the film collection. So, and I do need to see Dark Fate. I have yet to see that one yet. So But I do like Terminator Salvation, though. It's very underrated in my opinion. It's probably as close as the actual Terminator movie you can get when it comes to like the Resistance and John Connor and his fight with the machines and all that stuff. So I wish they was able to make the money. I wish they had made the money that they needed, which they did make the money, but not enough to warrant, to finish out I think it was supposed to be a four film series, but after the first one, after Salvation, that was it. They just decided to can it and move forward with it. But it's such a shame because I think it would have been a really good series if it had worked out. But yeah, so that's my Winco stack. So then we'll put those aside, and I guess we'll take a look at the Walmart stack. So some of these are horror, some of them are not. This is basically like a comedy film, and it's called Sundown, The Vampire Retreat. So it's kind of like horror and comedy at the same time. It's pretty good. I liked it, I did watch it for my 31 Days of Horror back in 2021, so I was able to pick this up. I enjoyed it. My wife, not so much. She thought this shit was boring. But I enjoyed the humor in it. And then I was able to get David Cronenberg's Shivers. This is really good. I really do like this. It's a creature feature. It has its moments. It's slow paced, but overall, I really enjoy it just because it's a creature feature, and it doesn't have a lot of these creatures in it like you would think it would, but for the most part, it gets the job done. I'm sorry for the glare. I'm trying hard not to get the glare in, so my apologies. And then this is one of my favorite films that I got. Finally was able to own this. It was hard to find the DVD, so I never did get the DVD. But when Restaurant Video was able to release this, I had to pick it up. And it's The Wraith, starring Charlie Sheen and Randy Quaid. So really happy to have this in the collection. It's a really good movie. And if you haven't seen The Wraith, I do recommend it. It's like your typical killer car film. So, and the soundtrack is really good. So it does say featuring the music of Billy Idol, Robert Palmer, Ozzy Osbourne, and Motley Crue. So I really do like the soundtrack. So if I ever come across it, I'll probably pick it up. Soundtrack that is. I did have these DVDs, but I wanted to add these to the Blu-ray collection, and I'm glad I did. So I was able to upgrade, and so it's the Jason Statham 6-film collection. So you got Wild Card, War. That's a good movie with Jet Li. The Bank Job. That's a really good movie. I highly recommend that if you're into this stuff like that. Transporter 3. I do need to get the first two, Crank and Crank 2. My wife loves these two movies. She loves the Crank films because they're so outlandish, so unbelievable. So I was happy to have this in the collection. I did pick this up too as well. Ted and Ted 2. So these are great films, especially the first one. So if you haven't seen the Ted films, I do highly recommend it. I did get this for the Black Friday sale back in 2021. And this is the 3-film collection of the Bad Boys. So I have all 3 films. So I really enjoy this franchise. Surprisingly, the 3rd film was a surprise for me and my wife because we didn't think it was going to be any good because so much time has passed between the 1st and 2nd one, So, but it turned out to be really good. So very happy to have this collection in the collection. And then another underrated film, in my opinion, from Patrick Swayze, and you like post-apocalyptic films, I think you'll probably enjoy this one. And this is Steel Dawn. So when I saw this, I had to pick it up, you know. And these are a good bargain. Vestron has done a lot of good films, and they're owned by, it's a library, it's a branch from Lionsgate. So they got all their Vestron. Vestron was popular back in the 80s. They did a lot of horror and sci-fi films. So it was nice to have Lionsgate release some of these classics, you know, from back then. And this is one of them. So this is one I highly recommend. If you like Mad Max and all that kind of stuff, so Steel Dawn, you know, is a way to go. This is probably, I've yet to check this out. I do need to check it out. And this is a kaiju film. So it's kind of like Godzilla versus Kong, but it's God Ranja versus King Oga. So this is Japanese Asian kaiju film. So looking forward to checking this one out. And then I've never seen the sequels, but I did enjoy the first one. This is based off of a graphic novel called Cross, and the leading role of the superhero character Cross is played by Brian Austin Green. So if you know him from the 90210 days, so I got the collection for like, I think it was like $5, you know. And of course, you know, it's got Danny Trejo and Vinnie Jones and the late great Michael Clark Duncan. So I do need to check these out. I do like the first one though. I think I did when I first saw this one. This is from the it was like a Redbox rental. So very happy to have this collection in the collection. And then one of my favorites. If you like zombies, you like killer sharks, you know, you like any of that kind of stuff. So I do highly recommend Sky Sharks. You know, got this out of the $5 bin, and it's a great film, in my opinion. Love it. All right, so that is it for the Walmart stuff. Next up, this is from various locations, from like Movie Trading Company, Dollar General, and Recycle Books. So first off, I want to show is the animated series. I am trying to go for the complete collection, so the only one I'm missing, I did miss out on this one. I know they had this at Recycle Books, but I didn't think to pick it up. But I did get the Batman, the animated series, volume 4. So they did have 3, but apparently I guess that got sold. So that's why I am looking for a volume 3 to complete this set. All right, next up is a horror film, and if you do like Full Moon Entertainment and Full Moon features as far as their movies goes, so I did get the Dollman Demonic Toys collection. So it comes with Demonic Toys, Dollman, and Dollman versus Demonic Toys. So me being a toy collector, this is a great franchise to have in the collection. So I'm looking forward to checking these out, because I'm probably going to save these for my next 31 Days of Horror. Alright, next up is it's an animated film. For some reason somebody left their sticker with their name and address on it, so we'll just cover it up since that's not important. But there is a book series that came out. This is a dinosaur series. It is called Dinotopia, and I think it had like 3 different books to it. I used to have those books, so I would love to find those again one day. And but they did make a mini series, but they also made a cartoon series. So I do have Dinotopia, the mini series, on DVD, and then I was very happy to find Dinotopia, the Quest for the Ruby Stone, the movie. So this all ties in. So very happy to have this in the collection. Now I'm a big fan of Skyline. Skyline. So it's one of those alien invasion films. And so I was able to find the sequel at Movie Trading Company. And it is Beyond Skyline. And so this stars Frank Grillo. And I thought it's a pretty decent sequel. I did make another one. I forgot the name of it. I do have that. But it is a continuation from this film. And another one I bought from Recycle Books. Probably one of my very first creature feature film was ever introduced. And so this film is called Tarantella. And this is from the Universal Vault series. So it's it's an old black and white film. I think this came out in the 50s. I'm going to say it came out in the 50s. Yeah, 1955. But if you haven't seen this movie, I do highly recommend it if you're interested in old black and white creature feature films. Next one I got, Recycle Books. I did have this once before, but I think I either lost it or sold it or something. But I found it again. Very happy to have this back in the collection. And it's starring Forrest Whitaker. And it's called Ghost Dog, The Way of the Samurai. And the soundtrack is amazing. So I do need to hunt down the soundtrack for this film. And I do recommend this one. It's one of his better films in my opinion. Now, this goes to my Star Wars collection. I do have the other one. Forgot the name of it, but it's, I guess you could say it goes along with it. Star Wars animated feature Ewoks. So it's got 2 movies, so it is a double feature. So the Haunted Village and Tales from the Indoor Woods. I know that Kenner did a toy line of this, and they are super expensive. So good luck trying to hunt those down. I do know they have an Ewok village from this one too, and it's fairly nice. You know, the toy line for this particular animated series is a nice one that Kenner did. Another one is another Killer Car film, and I've yet to see this one. I know a friend that had this film and said it was really good, and so I never did find it out in the wild. So, but it's called, I know that Scream Factory did their version of it. And it's by Universal, and it's called The Car. And it says, What Evil Drives. So, I'm pretty sure it's going to be just kind of like Christine. You know, if you've seen that film, I guess you should check this one out too. So, I'm going to check it out. I've never seen it before, so this will be a new addition to the collection. So, I'm looking forward to watching it. And then this is one movie that I've been looking forward to as well. And didn't get it when it first released. Don't know why. But here's another creature feature. And it's called Eightlegged Freaks, starring David Arquette. So very happy that I finally add this to the collection. And then I did buy this, picked up this film for $1 at a consignment shop in downtown Denton Mini Mall in downtown. And it stars Boris Cujo doing Hard Time. So, been looking for this film for a while. I finally found it for $1, so happy to find this. And then, last but not least, I got this at the Dollar General. I know this was a Asylum film, and you know, if you know anything about Asylum films, they like do parodies of major blockbuster films. So apparently this was supposed to be a parody from The Rock's version of Hercules, but this stars John Morrison, aka Johnny Impact, aka Johnny Mundo, and so it's Hercules Reborn. So it was $1, so why not? And you know, I do like silent films, so that's it for those. So now we're going to get to the Dollar Tree portion of it. It's a lot. So, all right, first one. I did watch this. I did watch it, and I thought it was pretty good. It's different, but I guess if you, what's the best way to put this? Let's see. Well, it is another alien invasion film, and it's kind of like, I guess you could say it's kind of like The Matrix, somewhat, a little bit, just a tad bit. But it is an alien invasion film, and it stars Tiger Chen and the Kung Fu Traveler. And it says, "Journey to the past saves to the future." So there you go. But I like it. It's pretty good. You know, it's a good watch, a good keep for $1. Now I haven't seen this one yet, and it's called the Dawnseeker, and it's a new breed of predator. So I'm pretty sure this is another alien invasion film. So the Dawnseeker. So there you go. There's a better look at it. Sorry. So you can tell that I haven't opened these up because of the plastic covering. That's probably why I got all that glare. So then here is another Asian film, martial arts film. I do love collecting these. You can find a ton of these at the Dollar Tree, and they're worth having in the collection if you like Asian martial art films, you know. So this was called Legend of the Muay Thai Warrior, A Broken Sword Hero. So another one I need to check out. You know, happy to have in the collection, whether good or bad. This one I've never seen before. I do like Scott Adkins. You know, I do like his movies, and I'm assuming this is another. Well, I'm going to say well, maybe this probably could be a another alien invasion film, but it's called Adduction, starring Scott Adkins and Andy On. So then got my boy Tony Jaa and Dolph Lundgren, and it's called Skin Trade. It also has got Michael Jai White, Selena Jade, Peter Weller, and Ron Perlman. So very happy to have this in the collection. That's quite a cast, in my opinion. So Skin Trade, and 2 cops, 1 mission, no mercy. So kind of reminds me of Double Dragon. Now, if you if you've seen back in the early 80s, early 90s, what was it called? Showdown in Little Tokyo with Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee. That's a movie you should check out, you know. So if you hadn't seen that, that's one I highly recommend. Here's another one. It's a comedy movie. It's starring Joe Pesci. 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag. Now, I hadn't seen this in a while, so when I saw it at the Dollar Tree, I had to pick it up, you know. And plus, you know, I love Joe Pesci. You know, he's great. And then, a huge fan of Jean-Claude Van Damme, so in all of his movies I gotta get, you know. And I know there's a few that I'm missing, but I have most of them. So, Jean-Claude Van Damme in Kill 'Em All. So, then, very fortunate to find this one. And I do have the first one. I really enjoyed it, and I've yet to check this one out. And this was called Another Wolf Cop. So this is a sequel to the first one. And then I love the first film. The second one, it's okay. But for $1, I had to go ahead and include it in the collection just because I enjoyed the first film, and I do like to get sequels to original films, whether they're good or bad. You know, I like to go for the complete collection. So it's Tony Jaa in The Protector 2. So if you hadn't seen the first Protector, I highly recommend that one. This film I hadn't seen in the... Couldn't even tell you anything about it because it's been so long, but I know I've seen it because of the title. And this was at the Dollar Tree as well. And it's called The New Kids. And it's got quite a cast too. And it's got Eric Stoltz, Tom Atkins, got James Spader, Laura Loughlin, and Eddie Jones. And it was also directed by Sean S. Cunningham, the director from Friday the 13th. So that should be a good watch again. Another one, I know I've seen this one. This was like a Redbox rental at first when I first saw it. And it's pretty gory. And it stars Michael Fassbender, Dominic West, and Olga Kurkiolenko. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. But she's been in several other films as well. And it's directed by Neil Marshall. It's called Centurion. So this is a really good film. So if you get a chance to watch this film, I highly recommend it. And this one's just a random pickup. I've never heard of this film. I guess it's called Boudica, The Rise of the Warrior Queen. So anything that's medieval, like this, stuff like this, I'm all down for it. You know, King Arthur. You know, and what's that show that just came out that recently everybody fell in love? Can't even remember it. With the Dragon Queen and all that. Can't even think of the name. And I just saw the House of Dragon trailer just recently. And but anyways, moving on. I know that's bad. I can't even think of that show. Can't think of the name. I don't know why. But here is a natural disaster film. And this is an Asian film, and it's from Magnet Entertainment, and so it's called Tidal Wave. So this should be a good one to check out. So love Asian films, you know. And then here is a Denzel Washington, an oldie but a goodie. It's been a while since I've seen this one, but it's called For Queen in Country. So I do remember watching this back in the day when I was in high school. It's probably the last time I've seen this movie. But they had it at the Dollar Tree. Had to pick it up. Next one up, I did see this one. I think I did rent this a few times from the library. And starring former pro wrestler Nathan Jones. And it's more of a better actor than the wrestler, to be honest. And it's called Muay Thai Giant, and it's really good. And it's another film I recommend if you ever get a chance to watch it. You know, check this one out. And last but not least is another Asian film, a martial arts film, and this is a Thai film. I can tell just by the name of the title. And it's called BKO Bangkok Knockout. So this should be a fun watch. So anything that's martial arts from Thai or, you know, Korean film, Japanese film, you know, anything like that genre that has to deal with martial arts, I'm all down for it. So, but anyways, that is my large movie haul for the past year or so. So hopefully I don't go so long next time when I get movies like this, but I just get them, I stack them up, and I just kind of like leave them hanging. I show other stuff and review other stuff more than I do these. And technically that's what this channel was basically about, was movies at the time. But I've gotten away from it, so it's time for me to get back into it, to incorporate, you know, so you don't just be burnt out on toy reviews, you know, just showing other parts of the collection. So, but anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this haul. Let me know in the comments below. I know it's a lot of movies that we went through. If you remember any of those titles, or if you've seen any of those titles, or if you're interested in any of those titles, let me know in the comments down below. So, but other than that, where's the wisdom? Buy what you love and not what you like, because if you buy what you like, you will always end up getting rid of it. And I will catch y'all later.